Once upon a time, in a quiet little village, there lived a young man named Tom. Tom was known for his bright smile and cheerful nature. He would greet everyone with warmth and kindness. But lately, things had changed. Tom's smile had faded, and his days felt darker. Every morning, Tom would wake up and try to find joy, but it seemed to slip through his fingers like sand. His parents, Mr. and Mrs. Brown, were hopeful about his future. They believed in his potential and often told him, "Tom, you have a bright future ahead of you." Despite their words, Tom felt a heavy weight in his heart. He would see his friends and neighbors laughing and enjoying life, and it made him feel even more alone. He wondered why he couldn't share in their happiness. One evening, as the sun set over the village, Tom decided to take a walk. He wandered aimlessly, deep in thought. He reached the edge of the village and found a small, old chapel. Tom had never paid much attention to it before, but tonight, he felt drawn to it. Inside the chapel, it was quiet and peaceful. Tom sat down on a wooden bench and whispered a prayer. "Dear Almighty, please help me find my smile again. I feel lost and hopeless." As he sat there, a soft voice interrupted his thoughts. "Why are you so sad, young man?" Startled, Tom looked up and saw an elderly man with kind eyes standing near the altar. "I feel like everyone around me is happy and successful, but I'm just lost," Tom replied. The old man smiled gently. "Happiness is not always where we expect to find it. Sometimes, we have to look within ourselves. Do you remember the things that used to make you happy?" Tom thought for a moment. He remembered how he loved to draw and paint when he was younger. He used to spend hours creating colorful pictures that made him feel alive. "Yes, I used to love drawing," Tom said softly. The old man nodded. "Perhaps it's time to rediscover those joys. Sometimes, the pressures of life make us forget the simple things that bring us happiness." Tom felt a spark of hope. He thanked the old man and hurried home. That night, he pulled out his old sketchbook and started to draw. At first, his lines were shaky, but soon, he lost himself in the colors and shapes. For the first time in months, he felt a flicker of joy. Over the next few weeks, Tom continued to draw and paint. He felt the weight on his heart lifting. His parents noticed the change and encouraged him. His friends admired his artwork and praised his talent. Slowly but surely, Tom's smile returned. He realized that happiness wasn't about comparing himself to others. It was about finding and cherishing his own passions. In time, Tom's art became well known in the village. People came to see his paintings and felt inspired by his journey. Tom learned that everyone has their own path to happiness. By embracing his love for art, he had found his lost smile. And so, in the quiet little village, Tom became a beacon of hope and creativity, reminding everyone that sometimes, The simplest joys can lead us back to happiness.